Crucial win today. How's it feel to get that?
Yeah, I think it's massive on both fronts. It sets us up for next week. We've got a huge game next week, but also the contents of the league. We might have given ourselves a hard time to do it, but it still keeps it a possibility to get into Europe that way. So it keeps us fighting on both fronts, and it builds confidence within the squad massively.
Yeah, you're within a point now. Obviously, Northampton, tough game tomorrow against Saracens. So with 2 games left, you're still right in with a shout.
Yeah, I think it's the crazy thing about this league that you can feel like 1 week you're dead and buried, and then results go your way. You do yourselves a favour, and then we all just become big Sarries fans tomorrow.
Yeah. In terms of the game itself, it wasn't straightforward. It never is it? But
no, we want to make it easy for the fans. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You gave them a bit of a journey. But a difficult start to the second half. What was going through your minds at that point? How did you sort of pull it back from there?
I think based on the first half, they'd scored a couple of tries, but it was based on our mistakes, and we didn't really feel under that much pressure defensively. And then again, it was just a couple more mistakes, but we knew that was our mistakes rather than their pressure really. And if we could just hold onto the ball and respect the ball, and most importantly, start to exit better. I think it took us about 70 minutes to get an exit properly, but we got there and we dug in, and I just think it's a building block, because it's a game that we may have lost. At the start of the season, we go down by 10 points. I think it just shows the character is building in the squad, and recent weeks in particular, we've started to find a little bit more.
And nice for you to set up the try for Henry Trinder. That was his first Premiership try for over a year, I think.
No, yeah, I'll probably remind him of that. It's a lovely fact that you've brought up. He's had a tough run, and I think he just wants to put it behind. So many people have probably stood here saying, Trinder's had a tough run, and he has, but he's the type of person who just says it's part and parcel of the game. He's probably had it worse than most, but it's just great to see him back out there. I think every game he's looked sharper and sharper, and I think he's felt it as well. So everyone knows what he's capable of, and just a glimmer today of him nicking a try from 5 yards out that'll I'll hopefully carry on bringing confidence, and one of the most exciting players around when he is confident. So it's good to see him back.
And as a former Sale season ticket holder, what's it like to play against them?
Yeah, it's nice. There's not too many still left from my days there, or even watching. But it's always nice to catch up with a few friends, and then also to always sort of beat former friends, or former teammates, and still friends. So. It's always nice. It's always a bit special because it's still close to home for me. So
yeah, do you have family here today? As well?
No, they've not. They've actually not travelled. But I've got 6 friends who've come down from school, so they've all made the trip, and they're all sort of Sale regulars. So
who were they cheering on today then?
I imagine they were cheering on. I think rugby was the winner for them. Rugby was the winner, and as long as I played, I think that was
Yeah, and finally, just looking ahead to La Rochelle now. Obviously a tough ask, top of the top 14, but is there a confidence that you can do it?
Yeah, I think there's no doubting that we feel like we can do it. They're a great side, and like you said, they've not been beaten in ages, but you wouldn't expect to be in a semi-final of Europe and not play a great side. So I think any of the semi-finals, we'd all be saying that it's a tough game. So you could never prepare for an easy semi, so you might as well take on potentially the best in the business.